Hi everyone, I hope you had a nice weekend. It was really nice seeing you all on Friday for the first Mindfulness and Law class. This is intended to be a short update for those of you who were not available or not able to attend class, and for those of you who did, for whom you might have some outstanding questions. First, everyone should have the three books now that are required reading for the class. It's important that you have those because we will be going through one of them in particular, 10% Happier, very quickly. And if you are not already caught up, you will find yourself, I think, fairly soon feeling behind, and that's not going to be comfortable and won't allow you to be able to participate meaningfully in class when we discuss the book. And as well, and perhaps most importantly, the book can be very helpful for establishing a real engagement with and inspiration to practice. Also, you received in class on Friday the handouts for readings for this week. If you were not in class on Friday, it's very, very important that you obtain those today. Today is Tuesday, from Deb Martin in my office, because those are the readings that are required along with the assigned readings from the books for Friday's class. And there's quite a few of them. The semester begins a little top heavy in terms of the amount of readings because they're so important for both developing an understanding of mindfulness, the connection of mindfulness to law, and the development of a mindfulness practice. And in that regard, one of those readings is the basis for the homework assignment that's due on Wednesday by 5 o'clock. And it's very important that those be in this week by Wednesday at 5 o'clock because I'll be traveling on Thursday. I'll take those with me on Wednesday at the end of the day and review them so that in class on Friday I will be able to talk about some of the material that you shared in your homework that you turned in. And I'm looking forward to reading those. Also, you should already by now, and most of you have, but I don't think all of you have, you should have downloaded the app Insight Timer. This app should be downloaded. You will have joined the Mindfulness and Law group, and you will have friended me so that we can begin to have conversation back and forth with regards to your observations of your mindfulness sitting. So for most of you, you have done that, and we have already begun to exchange information and communicate through the Insight Timer app. If you have not done so, then please do so promptly and or let me or Deb know that you're having difficulty doing so and we can come up with an alternate solution because the foundation of your mindfulness practice really is being established now. And some of these early conversations that we're having are going to be very helpful in that regard. And some of the conversation that we're going to have on Friday with regard to your shared experiences beginning a mindfulness practice very much depend on you practicing each day. And for this week, the assignment was to practice each day for 5 minutes. So you should be practicing every single day for 5 minutes at least. You can do more than that. And the web page has 3 different 5-minute practices that you can draw upon: a video guided practice, a streaming guided practice, or one that you can download and place onto your smart device. So that way, while you're listening to the guided practice and Insight Timer is timing the 5-minute practice, you're putting together the capacity to both practice, to be guided through the practice, as well as to subsequently communicate to me information based on your observations of the practice. Now, I think this is a lot of stuff, and that is why I'm taking the time to communicate this to you with this video segment so that it can be clear to you that the readings of the 3 books you should have already, that the handout from class on Friday is a decent amount of reading, which you should already probably be well on your way through. And if for some reason you weren't in class on Friday, you should certainly be picking that up today from Deb so that you're not behind, in particular because the first assignment is due tomorrow by 5 o'clock. And then, very importantly, perhaps most importantly, is the daily practice. I look forward to seeing you all on Friday, and I hope you all have a really wonderful week.